Hola, gracias por esta oportunidad. Hello, thank you for this opportunity. My name is Michelle, and I work for Rowan Salisbury Schools as a EC 101. I really enjoy my job. The first year, I realized that I wanted to go into teaching. So for the last 2 years, I've been working towards that. And just recently, I received my acceptance letter to ECU into the program of Partnership and Teach. I will be pursuing special education. A little background about me is that I am the oldest out of 4 children. I'm married and I have a daughter. I also teach at the YMCA one class once a week, HIT in Spanish. And I would like to say that some interests that I have is I enjoy running and I enjoy being active. My 2 favorite races that I have ever done is the Sparta race and my half marathon. The Sparta race was my favorite because I got to participate it with my brother, and the half marathon was because it was challenging towards me and I had to put a lot of effort toward it and make time for it.
Question 1. What can and should a teacher do to foster understanding of people who are from different backgrounds and mindsets?
I think the most important thing that a teacher should do is listen. I've noticed that most frustration comes from not being heard. And I think that we can all remember a time where we felt misunderstood or alone. So I think a teacher has the perfect opportunity to display empathy.
Question 2. What do you think it means to be a professional as a teacher in the classroom?
I think what it means to be a professional is having high standards and being respectful to your students and understanding not to take defiance personally and understanding that teaching is a full-time responsibility. And you need to understand that this requires to have a lifetime of love of learning.
Question 3. Think of your favorite teacher you have had during your time as a student. What characteristics did they display that made them your favorite, and how will you try to emulate them in your classroom?
My favorite teacher was Mr. Hudson. I remember that he made us do this assignment and he handed us a paper and he let us choose what we wanted to do during that assignment. I looked at the paper and I noticed that I wanted to draw. The assignment was to add elements, to use an element as a superhero. So I drew my superhero and I remember how excited I was for the project. At that time, I was not a very motivated student, nor did I care to be successful in school. So when the opportunity came, I was actually excited for this and I did my best. And it turned out really good and I was very proud of myself. So much that the teacher decided they wanted to keep my project to display for future students to see as an example, and that felt amazing. He was also he still is a very funny man. And he would add humor to the classroom. And he would not be afraid to try to be funny. And that made a difference and it made learning enjoyable. The way I will try to add the characteristics or emulate in my teaching career, I will try to make opportunities for students to shine where their talents are and also make learning enjoyable.
Last question. What excites you the most about becoming a teacher, and what makes you a fantastic candidate for NC Teaching Fellows Program?
What excites me to becoming a teacher was having my own classroom. I have been very fortunate enough to watch a lot of great educators teach. And I've learned a lot, and I'm grateful for that opportunity. I feel very blessed and fortunate, but I feel like I'm ready to have my own classroom, and I'm still working towards that. What makes me a good NC Teaching Fellow candidate is that I work very hard towards my goals, and I care. And this is my dream and this is what I'm going into. I'm going to be a teacher.